This lesson, we will look at the imperfect or the past simple tense. Earlier, we looked at how soft ketchup was used in the present perfect. Now we'll look at how it's used in the imperfect. If you got it the first time around, it should be pretty easy this time too. First, I will remind you, again, these rules only work for regular verbs. Irregular verbs you will need to memorize like always. The second thing is that with the imperfect, you will not need to add anything to the beginning of the verb, only to the end. Third, you use soft ketchup to find the end of the verb, which will be either DE or TE ending for singular persons, ik of yay, for example, or the DEN and TEN endings for multiple persons, such as jullie or wij. Now for some examples. We will look at the three regular verbs spelen, werken, and groeien. Following the rules for soft ketchup, we turn spelen to speelde. Remember here we need to have the double E in order to keep the open syllable and correct pronunciation. Werken, according to soft ketchup, turns to werkte or verkten. To recap, first remember that this only works for regular verbs. Second is that with the imperfect, you don't need to add anything to the beginning of the verb, only to the end. And third, you use soft ketchup to find the DE or TE for singular persons or DEN, TEN endings for multiple persons. Now you try with the following examples. Groeien. To conjugate into the imperfect tense for a singular person, groeien turns to groeide. For multiple people, it turns to groeiden. For leren, what does it turn to for singular person? Leerde. And for multiple people? Leerden.